Have you ever been in a trade where things appear to be moving well? The market feels like it's flowing and you're in a groove. At that point, you're not really analyzing anymore. You're just letting the trade breathe. That's how this one started for me. Nothing felt wrong, but it also wasn't really going anywhere. Price would move, then stall, push a little, then pull back. Just enough to keep my attention. And that's when I noticed something. I wasn't reading the chart anymore. I was watching it, waiting for it to make sense. That's when I realized movement is not direction. For me, my trading window is usually clear. I trade between 9 and 11 a.m. That's my plan. But choppy markets have a way of pulling you past your rules. Let me just fix this. Let me give it a little more time. And that's usually when it happens. You're not confident, but you're not out either. That's confusion. And confusion is a signal. Before I knew it, it wasn't 11 o'clock anymore. It was the afternoon. Then later, I was checking the charts again, evening session, holding positions longer than I planned. Not because the setup improved, but because I wanted to make the day make sense. That's how chop turns into tilt. At one point, I finally zoomed out. Higher time frame, bigger picture. And it was obvious. There was no real direction. Nothing pushing price anywhere meaningful. That's when it clicked for me. Not trading is still a decision. Tilt didn't show up as anger. It showed up as overstaying. And the damage wasn't one trade. It was the mental energy it took to stay involved all day, then come back at night trying to make it right. Now I pay attention to that moment when my trading window closes, but my attention doesn't. Because sometimes the most disciplined thing you can do is step away when conditions aren't aligned before the chop turns into tilt. That's today's 929 journal. See you next time.